Book when.
Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om. Mama Swami Smarana, Hari Om.
Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om. Mama Swami Smarana, Hari Om.
Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om. Mama Swami Smarana, Hari Om. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om. Mama Swami Smarana, Hari Om. Vedarupane Buddhi Prakashane, Vedarupane
Buddhi Prakashane,
Chinmaya Rupane, Swami Sadguru Devane. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om. Mama Swami Smarana, Hari Om.
Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om. Mama Swami Smarana, Hari Om.
Prasannavadane Taposhishyane, Prasannavadane Taposhishyane, Chinmaya Rupane, Swami Sadguru Devane. Chinmaya Rupane, Swami Sadguru Devane. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om. Mama Swami Smarana, Hari Om.
Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om. Mama Swami Sadguru, Hari Om.
Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om, 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 Hari Om.
Hari Om, 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 Hari Om, 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 Hari Om, 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 Hari Om. Hari Om, 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 Hari Om, 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 Hari Om, 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 Hari Om. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om.
Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om.
Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om.
Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om.
बोलो सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की
जय। ഞാൻ ശ്രീമന്നാരായണൻ്റെ ഒരു വരി പാടാൻ. ശ്രീമന്നാരായണ 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 ശ്രീമന്നാരായണനെ ശ്രീപാദമേ ശരണു ശ്രീമന്നാരായണ ശ്രീമന്നാരായണ ശ്രീമന്നാരായണനെ ശ്രീപാദമേ ശരണം. കമലസതി മുഖ കമല കമലഹിത കമല പ്രിയേ കമലക്ഷണ കമലസതി മുഖ കമല കമലഹിത കമല പ്രിയേ കമലക്ഷണ കമലസതി മുഖ കമല കമലഹിത കമല പ്രിയേ കമലക്ഷണ കമലാസന്നഹിത ഗരുഡഗമനശീൽ കമലനാഭനി പദ കമലമേ ശരണു ശ്രീമന്നാരായണ ശ്രീമന്നാരായണ ശ്രീമന്നാരായണനെ ശ്രീപാദമേ ശരണം. പരമയോഗി ജന ഭാഗ്യതേയ ശ്രീ പരമപുരുഷ പരാത്പര പരമയോഗി ജന ഭാഗ്യതേയ ശ്രീ പരമപുരുഷ പരാത്പര പരമാത്മാ പരമാനുരൂപ ശ്രീ തിരുവെങ്കടഗിരി ദേവ പരമാത്മാ പരമാനുരൂപ ശ്രീ തിരുവെങ്കടഗിരി ദേവ ശരണൗ ശ്രീമന്നാരായണ ശ്രീമന്നാരായണ ശ്രീമന്നാരായണനെ ശ്രീപാദമേ ശരണം.
Hari Om, everyone. Welcome back to the second full day of the camp, but it's actually the third day also, starting Friday. So we will now continue with Swamiji's Pravachan on Bhakti Sudha, and we will make some announcements just after we break for the first session. Swamiji.
ശ്രീ ഗണേശായ നമഃ. ശ്രീ സരസ്വത്यै നമഃ. ശ്രീ സദ്ഗുരുഭ്യോ നമഃ. സമസ്തജനകല്യാണേ നിരതം കരുണാമയം നമാമി ചിന്മയം ദേവം സദ്ഗുരും ബ്രഹ്മവിദ്വരം മനോജവം മാരുതതുല്യവേഗം वायुतमुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शिरसा नमामि। सन्तोषिणी जगन्माता मम सौभाग्यवृद्धये नमस्करोमि भक्त्या। शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तापत्रयविनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नमः। नीलाम्बुजश्यामलकोमलाङ्गं पाणौ महासाय नमामि रामं वंशनाथम्। In this composition of Puja Guruji, he has compared with Karma Yoga, Dhyana Yoga, Ashtanga Yoga, Bhakti is superior. Was established so far. It is also true because if you listen to Bhagavan Vyasa's story, how he happened to write Bhagavata, that also proves that Bhakti is the one that make one satisfied in their life. Vyasa Bhagavan was the one who collected, edited, published the entire Vedas into 4 volumes: Rigveda, Yajurveda, Samaveda, Atharvana Veda. Then afterwards, he wrote 17 Puranas, and then he wrote Mahabharata, which is 100,000 verses. Then he wrote Brahma Sutra. Brahma Sutras there are 555 sutras. All of them are analyzing the teaching of Upanishads. There are 10 Upanishads which are considered major Upanishads. All the statement that is there in the Upanishads are being analyzed logically and proved what exactly the right meaning of each statement Upanishad has made. So after that, after doing all this, still he was not happy. He was not satisfied. He was not contented. And he was thinking, what is the reason for it? At that time, Narada comes and he advises him that you have not given bhakti in its full measure. You have not treated bhakti as the ultimate goal. You have given bhakti in Narada Bhakti Sutra and other places, but that is not enough. So bhakti is the highest goal of life. In that manner, you should write. So thus, Vyasa wrote afterwards Srimad Bhagavatam. So Srimad Bhagavatam is completely depicting the greatness and glory of bhakti. So bhakti rasa pradhanam. Therefore, after writing Bhagavatam alone, Vyasa Bhagavan became contented, happy. Therefore, that is also a proof that bhakti eva gariyasi. Bhakti alone is the greatest. Now, up to that we saw. Now, seventh verse we have to see today. Ahankaram tatha swartham tektva saktim grihadishu saheshwarena tadatmyam paramam prema kathyate. Tektva, having renounced, ahankaram, ego, tatha, swartham, selfishness, asaktim, attachment, where griha adishu, to house, etc. Tadatmyam, identifying Ishwarena saha, with the Lord, paramam, supreme, prema katyate. This is considered supreme prema. Now, the question is how to renounce our ego. The problem is we try to do it many times, but we are not successful. That is because we are trying to give up ego with ego. That is the problem. So, Swamiji, I gave up my ego. What are you? Who is telling this? Ego. So there is a technique. Our Gurudev used to say, it's a beautiful example he gives. See, if you take 1 spoon of salt and put it in 1 glass of water, then you taste that water, it is salty. Now from that, you take 1 spoon and put it in a bucket of water. Then you taste the water, still it is salty, but it's not that salty. But from that bucket of water, you take 1 spoon and put it in a tub of water. Then you don't taste salt. But if you take that sample and analyze, there are salt content is still there. You take 1 spoon from the tub water and put it in Ontario Lake. Then what happened? No salt at all, isn't it? This is the key. When you identify with small things, your body, your mind, your intellect, my family, my children, my house, my bank balance, my pet, then what happened? Ego gets solidified. Now, if you start expanding that, identifying that, not only my family, my extended family also is important. I should help them. I should be with them, accommodate them, bring them all here. That is why one Indian come, the whole city come, whole town, whole gramam comes, isn't it? Especially in Gujarat, the whole Gujarat comes here, isn't it? The same way. So this is called identification. You are expanding your identification. And the same thing, suppose it is the community, the service to the community. You sacrifice your ego and you serve the community. Then what happened? Your ego get expanded. Identification becomes more and more. Then what happened? It get the elasticity. Slowly, because of the elasticity, it increases. Suppose the ego get identified with the whole nation. Then what happened? your ego become lesser and lesser. Then the whole world, that's why our rishis, they always said, Vasudeva Kutumbakam. The entire world is our family. If this attitude is there, our ego gets slowly thinned, diluted. You cannot say completely you can remove ego, because you need ego also to survive. Otherwise, because how to connect with the body? Without connecting the body, you cannot survive in this world. So you need ego, but it should be thinned and diluted. That is the point. So, what here the suggestion is that I slowly identify with Bhagavan. Now, how do you get identify with Bhagavan? Read his stories. Now, how do you get identify with this film star? Shah Rukh Khan and other, who are all there? New people, I don't know, but old people, I know, Hema Malini and all that. The new guys, new people, I have no idea. But how you get identified? There are children, youth also here, they get identified with hero, their hero worship. And that hero, whatever he does, how much money he makes, every film, that much this they know. And how many times he got married, divorced, etc. That also they know. Everything about them they know. How? Because continuously watching his movie, isn't it? Same theory is applicable here also. Continuously read Bhagavatam, Ramayanam, then what happened? You develop hero worship. Automatically, nowadays serials also available, Mahabharata, and what is that? Yes, the Vishnu Puranam and Sri Krishna Charitra also there. So all those things you keep watching, then what happened? Mind start thinking in that terms. So mind slowly develops detachment from what? Putradhara grihadishu. Family is fine, but what is that? House, children, bank balance. Some people, the Indians are the one, first generation who comes here, they keep on earning money and put it in the bank. And they don't spend. That is why they say all Indians, they live poor and die rich. They don't know how to live with the money. Keep on saving. For whom? Children. Children don't want your money. You give them good education. That is your job. Afterward, they will make themselves money. And they don't want your money also. But then what happened? You keep on earning money, and by the time you retire, you have no appetite to live also. But now is the time when you are young, 40, 45. That is the time. Use your money. I'm not telling donate to Chinmaya Mission. I'm not telling. But that is the best thing to do. But at least to go on a tour. Take a cruise, like what is a European tour or some Bahamas or some Alaska or some place you go. Enjoy and come back. See? So spend your money and enjoy. That also, that you should have a mind for it. You see. You should learn. You are in this country. You should learn from Americans. They live for the day. They don't worry about tomorrow. But we are unnecessarily wasting our life. So enjoy, because we are attached to that. Hold on to, because we think that bank balance, every day looking at the bank balance, you feel secure. That is the problem. People don't even buy vegetable properly. Our Swamiji knows. Because he gets bhiksha and he knows what they give. Okay, continuing. I don't want to elaborate that. Continuing. Ishvara sarvabhutatma sarvadharopi vai tatah kalyane sarvabhutanam retir bhaktir matottama. Ishvara sarvabhutatma. Ishvara, God. Sarvabhutatma is the self of all beings. Sarva adharaha api. And he is the substratum of all. Therefore, tataha retihi, reveling kalyane, in the welfare, sarvabhutanam, of all being, mataha is considered uttama bhakti. Now here the point he says that Bhagavan is residing in everyone's heart. Therefore, how to serve God? It is not in the puja room you serve Bhagavan. Or you go to the temple, you serve Bhagavan. Bhagavan residing in everyone's heart. All of you are chalte firte Bhagavan hai. You are all walking temple. That's why Shankaracharya Atma Tum Girija Madis Sahajara Prana Shariram Griham. So Atma Tum, my Atma, O Bhagavan, you are my Atma. Girija Mati, Buddhi is Girija Parvati. Sahachara Prana, all the attendants are Prana. Shariram Griham, this body is your temple. So if this understanding is there, serving humanity is considered serving the Lord. You don't have to go anywhere else. So serving the human beings, considering that's why we have Matra Devo Bhava, Pitru Devo Bhava, Acharya Devo Bhava, Atiti Devo Bhava. All these teachings are there in our culture. Consider your mother as. It is not that she is God, but Asmin Bimbe, Haridra Bimbe, Mahaganapatim Avahayami. If you just invoke that Lord in that Haridra Bimbam, so why don't you invoke that Lord in the mother? Same way Father, same way Athithi or Acharya. So this is a concept. So every human being is why he is walking. Seva is considered Janardana Seva. So, continuing. Vishayaikasti Sakti Anarthaka Heya Shreyortibhis Sada. Now he is comparing here Vishaya Ekastita, attachment centered upon a particular object. Dharma Vijnana Nashini, it destroys your dharma and knowledge. Esha Anarthakarini is calamitous. Sreyaha Arthibihi, but those people who are seekers of absolute good, sada, always, heya, should renounce this. So attachment centered upon a particular object destroys dharma and knowledge. See, example in Mahabharata is Dhritarashtra. Dhritarashtra, the blind king, was attached to his son so much so that he ill-treated his own brother's children, Panduputras. This is what here it is said. Attachment centered upon a particular object destroys. Attachment makes us blind. We become partial, isn't it? Because that is why so many parents sometimes comes and tells me also, Swamiji, the children should be disciplined. Balavihar children, they come here, they should be disciplined. Then at the same time, I see his own child running around, making noise. What about this one? He's okay. That's why one father came and told me, Swamiji, before I became a father, I had 5 ideas how to bring up a child. Now I have 5 children. I have no idea. When it become my child, it's different. Neighbor child, they should behave properly. Isn't it? So this is because of our attachment. We become blind. Ah. So there are 7 points Swamiji has written about. Attachment keep changing from object to object. Is it not? Yesterday I loved Tesla. Today, today it changes. New model come or changes, isn't it? Same person. You had attachment, but now you don't have that much, isn't it? Do I have to explain? Husband and wife. This boy, bent upon marrying her. Without me, her, my life is zero. After getting married, after 5 years, come back and say, this magic is not working. It is better we separate, isn't it? So attachment causes the fall of man. It makes him dependent. Psychologically dependent, emotionally dependent. That makes him weak. But devotion uplifts man. That is why they say, he fell in love. Means what? He was in a good position before, he fell down. But in devotion, you rise in love. Energetic you become. Say, have you seen those children who have fallen in love? They become useless. They have no interest in study. They have no interest in all the time daydreaming. And attachment is also because of, once the cause goes, the love disappears. Gurudev used to dramatize this very nicely. A person's wife died. So all his love was totally invested on his wife. Let us say he had 10 kilo of love. He invested on her. Now that what happened, that object is gone. Now he is carrying that, the tokri barke, is carrying that love on his head, waiting for some culprit to come to unload. Until he sees somebody to unload, he becomes miserable. Think about it. So we invest our love in so many things. We all have infinite love in us. We are born with it. But what happened? We have invested in different places. 25% in bank balance, 25% in wife, 10% in the house, another 25, already done 100, no, 25 in children, etc. Isn't it? Now do one thing. The return is zero actually. These investments, if you look at it a business standpoint, you have invested all these in different entities, but look at the return. What is the return? Not even 5%. Now you take out one of them and invest in Bhagavan. You see the return. When you see the return, then you take out from everybody and put it there. This is the idea. And attachment gives you frustration, disillusionment, all those things, boredom, greed, feeling cheated, dissatisfied in the end. All those things comes. But devotion gives you eternal joy. Now continuing. Bhakti Visheshata. Vishishta Yogyata Peksha Jnana Yoga Kriyadishu Adhikarastu Sarvesham Bhakti Yoge Vinabhidam. See, for other paths like Yogasana, Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga, in all these things, you have to have basic qualification. Karma Yoga is advised for people who are active people. Because people who are lazy by nature, you give them some seva, he will never do it. And you ask him, have you done it? Ha, ho jayenge. That is all. But he'll never get done. And he'll manufacture such excuses. You will feel sympathy for him. So that is the nature. So one has to be active, hyperactive, rajasic person. And only karma yoga is possible. Always ready to do something. That type of nature should be there. So that is the qualification. Now yogasana also, you have to be healthy. Then only you can start. Otherwise, what happened? All kinds of yoga like the Kukudasanam, Mayurasanam and all that. How will you do it? So it is difficult. So unless you practice it, you have to have minimum your hands and legs should be there, isn't it? That is the qualification for yoga. If that is not there, how can you practice yoga? And Jnana Marga also, minimum qualification was you have to be rational. How to think? You have to be intellectual. Rational thinking, logical thinking, step by step. That is required for Jnana Marga. Otherwise, you get lost there. So, every other path, there are minimum qualification. But when it comes to bhakti, everybody is qualified. Because we are all born with love. It is not something that we have to create capital. We are born with that capital. So it is easy to practice. That is the idea. Here, Vishishta yogyada peksha jnana yoga kriyadishu adhikarastu sarvesham bhakti yoge vinabhitam. So the path of knowledge and path of yoga, path of karma yoga, all of them required minimum qualification. But whereas when it comes to bhakti, see, in bhakti what happens is there are two nyaya is there. One is called marjar nyaya, another is called markada nyaya. So markada means monkey. This monkey mother delivers children and she wants to take them to one place to another. That mother will give a signal to the kids and those children has to hold on to her. And why? Because she need her hands and legs both she need to jump from one tree to another. So this children has to hold on to her for dear life. If suppose while jumping the child fall down, she will not even look at it because you are not fit to be a monkey. Whereas Marjara, cat, the kittens, the mother itself hold the child, carry. He bite them and then carry them wherever she goes. The child has to helplessly hang, that's all. Surrendered to mother. Now this Marjara Nyaya and Markada Nyaya is compared here. That is, all the Jnana Margis are like Markada Nyaya. You have to hold on to Bhagavan. It is whole responsibility is on you. Until you discover the truth, you are on your own. But whereas Bhakti, you totally surrender to Bhagavan and he will take care of you. That's why in 10th chapter also Bhagavan, Dadami Buddhi Yogam Tam. I give them Buddhi Yoga. So generally understanding is that without Jnana, moksha is not possible. Unless you know what is that nature of Paramatma, unless you know that you are that Satchidananda Sarupa Atma, moksha is not possible. In bhakti, what is the difference is what? Bhagavan himself will help you to know the truth. That's the difference. Now, there was two devotees were there in Maharashtra. One was Namdev, another was Jnaneshwar. This Namdev was a great devotee of Bhagavan. Jnaneshwar was a Mahayogi. One day, Jnaneshwar said to Namdev Maharaj, let us go for a walk, go for a tour, pilgrimage. Namdev Maharaj said, no, I just sit here, Vitthal Bhagavan is there, I will sit here, do bhajans, I am happy. I don't want to go and see. No, go and see. So let me ask Vitthal Bhagavan. So Namdev asked Vitthal Bhagavan. They used to converse with him. Can I go? Go. Vitthal Bhagavan said, go. So they start going, walking. Went around. Bhagavan's glory everywhere they saw. And one place, both of them became thirsty. They want water. But no water to be seen anywhere. But there was a well. In that well, down there was water. But then how to get that water? Jnanadev is a yogi. So with his yogic power, he went down and took water and drank and came. Then Nandeva Maharaj say, I told you you should learn some yoga. Namdev Maharaj said, I don't have to learn yoga and all that. You will see. I will pray to the Lord. He will bring me water. And Namdev Maharaj sat there and prayed. The water level came up for him. And he could drink it. This is the power of bhakti. You can see that in our Puranas, Yashoda, and all the gopis in Vrindavan, our Gopapalas, they were all, Bhagavan was playing with them. The Lord of the universe was serving them, actually. That's the greatness of bhakti. Continue. Pashwadayo vibhaktaiva prapnuvan paramam padam katha bhagavati chatra pramanam hina samshayah. Pashu adeha api, even animals, etc. Bhaktya eva, by devotion alone. Paramam padam prapnuvan, they attain the supreme abode. Bhagavati katha, the story of the Lord, cha atra pramanam hi. It is a proof. Na samshayaha, without doubt. So, in Ramayana and Bhagavata, there are many stories that prove that animals and birds gaining supreme love and moksha. Say, one is Kevat Charitra, you know, Ramayana. Kevat was a boatman. And Bhagavan Ramchandraji wanted to cross the river. He ordered for the boats. And this boatman was a great devotee of Bhagavan Ramchandraji. And he made everybody to, all other boats to disappear. Only one boat was available. Because he wanted Bhagavan to step into his boat. But there is a beautiful conversation in Tulsi Ramayanam, it is there. In Valmiki Ramayanam, it is not there. Tulsi Ramayanam, it is very beautifully said. That Bhagavan wanted to get into the boat. Kevat, he said, no, Bhagavan, you cannot get into the boat. Why? Because I heard that your dust touched the stone and it turned into be a lady. Suppose my boat is not even stone, it is a wood. Suppose it would turn into another lady. What will I have? What will I do for my living? So you cannot put your feet on my boat. Oh, was that if you get turned that into a lady, it is good for you. No, one lady already there. That is enough. And this conversation when Lakshmana got angry. David said, even if Lakshmana get angry also, until I wash your feet, I don't worry, I'm not objecting you are getting into my boat, but I want to wash the feet so that the dust will not touch my boat. So Bhagavan looked at Lakshmana and Sitaji and allowed him. And then afterwards, taking the boat across, Bhagavan asked, wanted to give something to him. And he looked at Sitaji. Sitaji took out a ring and gave it to him. And Bhagavan offered that ring to Kevat. Bhagavan, see, there is a rule. What is the rule? Same professional will not charge each other. What? Am you and me same profession? Yeah. What is that? You take people across the ocean of samsara. I take people across this Ganga Nadi. So both are boatmen. So how can I take money from you? He insisted so much. Then Kevat said, Bhagavan, today, what did I not get? I am fulfilled. Just the touch of you. That Atyantam Sukham, Brahma Samsparsham Atyantam Sukham Asnute. That touch of Bhagavan has satisfied me. What else I want in my life? I got everything. So therefore, even if you, but then he felt bad. Bhagavan is giving something, I refuse. He said, when you come back, at that time I will take. So these are all, he was given mukti by Bhagavan. Then Shabari, a tribal woman, was given mukti. Jatayu was a vulture. And he was given, that Jatayu was given, vulture was given mukti by the Lord. And all the gopis in the village, in the Vrindavan, they were given mukti. And a poisonous snake, Kaliya, was given mukti. Not only that, tree, Yamanarjuna, they were also liberated by the Lord. So that should not be misunderstood that only unfit people are fit for moksha. No, no. Everybody, all those yogis, Mahayogis, they were all great siddhas, they were all great devotees. Now the scriptures go a step further. Kamat dveshat bhayat vapi vairabhavena sarvada ye smaranti cha tam devam tepi yanti param gatim. This is a great liberty given by our scriptures. Here he says, this particular verse is quoted from Bhagavatam. Kamat krodhabhimanadhikam tasmanneva karaniyam. That is kama krodha lobha moha madamatsaryaha tasminneva karaniyam. This is Narada Bhakti Sutra. But kamat dveshat bhayat vapi vairabhavena sarvata. This quote is from our Bhagavatam. There is a conversation between Yudhishthira and Narada in the 7th canto of Bhagavatam. There is a description because in the Rajasuya Yajna time, Shishupala got up when he saw Lord Krishna was honored, Agra Puja was given to him. When he was honored as the best, was the greatest, among all those people who were assembled there, even Bhishma Pitamaha, even Vyasacharya was there. Even among those, the Sahadeva said, when Lord Krishna is here, who else you to think about Agra Puja? So Agra Puja was given to Krishna. So when he saw that Shishupala could not take it, he got up and started accusing Bhagavan, abusing Bhagavan. And Bhagavan was counting because he has given promise to his mother 100 time he can blame me. And 100th one is over, Bhagavan took out his chakra and cut off his head. And this phenomena was when out of that Shishupala's dead body came a flame. A Jyoti came and merged with Bhagavan Krishna. This Yudhishthira saw. And he could not understand. This is the person who is blaming Bhagavan, accusing Bhagavan, insulting Bhagavan in front of the whole Sabha. Even then, that person was given mukti. This surprised Yudhishthira. He asked Narada, how is it? That is the time he said, Kamat, Dveshat, Bhayat. So, the gopis in the Vrindavan got attracted to Bhagavan's beauty. So, therefore, they were thinking about Bhagavan all the time. They got moksha. That Tveshat, Bhayat, Ravana knew actually in Tulsi Ramayanam, there is a beautiful reflection of Ravana is there. Ravana heard when Kharadushana was killed by Rama. When he heard that, he started thinking. Ravana was started thinking that Kharadushana, they were all equal to me. When a human being like Rama can kill Kharadushana, that also in few seconds, 14,000 Rakshasas were killed in 14 seconds. So, if that is accomplished, he can't be a human being. He must be the Lord who has come down. Ravana knew. But then he decided that I cannot go and surrender to him. I cannot be devoted to him, but I will be his enemy number one. So he decided to be enemy number one. Dveshat, enmity. And he decided to die in the hands of Bhagavan only. That is why he was sending everybody to battle. All of them. Jaake maro, Bhagavan ke haath mein dar maro. That was, everybody got moksha. You die in the hand of Bhagavan, you get moksha. So that Dvesha Bhava, he is developed. So that was, because when you hate somebody, you remember him all the time. Not only that, morning getting up, you think of that person. And that thinking also, intense thinking, isn't it? Your enemy number one, how you think? So that intensity is what is important. So you are thinking about Bhagavan, isn't it? What way you think doesn't matter. That is the point. This allowance is given only in Hinduism. No other religion gives you this allowance. Bhayat. Kamsa was always afraid. Because after that Akashvani, he heard the 8th child will kill you. It will be your death. When he heard, afterwards he was afraid. And to protect himself, he did so much of atrocities. So, Dveshat, Bhayat, and Sakhya Bhava. So, in Narada Bhakti Sutra, even though Bhakti is one, its expressions are 11 types. 11 types. 11 different way one can express our love. Now, Kubja, Lord Sri Krishna, with passion. Bhagavan fulfilled her desire. Ravana hated Sri Rama. God Maricha remembered Sri Rama in fear. And Shishupala considered his enemy. And there was another story about Paundraka. Paundraka. He said, I am the real Krishna, Vasudeva Krishna. You are a fake. And then he wrote a letter to Bhagavan Krishna also saying that I am the real Vasudeva Krishna. You are fake. And please surrender all your weapons. Shankha, Chakra, Gada, all of them you surrender and announce that you are fake and I am real. Otherwise, face consequences in the battlefield. And the whole Balrama wanted to immediately get up and go and fight with him. Bhagavan said, no, wait. He's challenging me, so we will go. Then he sent him a reply saying that if you want all my weapons, take it from me in the battlefield. So finally they were face to face, and this person somehow managed a flying Garuda and all that. I don't know, those days technology must have flying. Then there's a chakram also. He also got a Sudarshan chakra that also rotates, and then he can send it. All those things, it is all description is there in Bhagavatam. Very beautiful. They also must have been advanced in technology. So anyway, so then face to face they came. Of course, he was no match for Lord Krishna. He was killed, but he was also given moksha. That is a beautiful. Why? Balrama asked him, why are you giving me moksha? He said, he was thinking about me. He thought that he is Vasudeva Krishna. He is Krishna. And he decorated himself as Krishna. This is also another type of meditation. This is called Ahankara Vasana. See, when you are sitting in meditation, first you think about the Lord as separate from you. Or you imagine the form of Lord in your heart. The second step is what? The Lord is your body. Imagine the form of Lord is your body. It's called Ahankara Upasana. Means the entire body is to be imagined as Bhagavat Swarupa. This is another form of meditation. This Paundraka was thinking that I am Krishna. So Bhagavan said, see, he also given moksha. So any bhava, whatever be your emotion, that's why Narada Bhakti Sudha, Narada she says, whatever be your emotion, you direct towards Bhagavan. Now, how do you do it? In family life, I know it is not always the same. It's not a red carpet treatment. Ups and downs will be there. So there are certain things you can share with your husband, certain things you can share with your family, but there are certain things you cannot tell. How do you solve that problem? Here they will say, go to a psychiatrist. You need somebody that therapy, right? Instead of therapy, what is it? Counseling. Counseling. You need some counseling. And our Indians, they will not go. We say that person has problem, not I have no problem. And when you are living in this country, everybody needs some help, I tell you. But I tell you, our Mahatmas have discovered great therapy. If you follow this, you don't have to go to a psychiatrist. I hope nobody is here, a psychiatrist. They will say, what, Swamiji, you are making it. Every house should have a puja room. Dedicated puja room. Not that near the kitchen, small little place, there some, no. Dedicated puja room. Sit down and do your worship. And suppose you have a problem. You are angry with somebody. You can't show your anger. When husband, children, everybody is gone, go to the puja room, close the door, and get angry with Bhagavan. It is allowed. Get angry. You are sitting there doing nothing, just listening to me. That is all. At least do something. You keep on, whatever be your emotion, you direct towards Bhagavan. So that is why Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya, Tasminneva Karaniyam means direct towards Bhagavan. You will see that is the greatest therapy. You will find answers and you will see things change also around you. Instead of trying to what you call adjust, because we always try to adjust people, talk to them and try to solve problem. You tell sorry and all that. It doesn't work. Because that person whom you insulted or that person who has insulted you, even if he come and tell you sorry, you think that you will forgive him? No. That hurt will be there whole lifetime. That's why there are some movies, Badala, 3 generations. So what is to be done? In everyone, Bhagavan is there, right? You direct your problem to him. Oh Lord, you are sitting inside her. Please work from within. Try this, okay? No, these are all theory. They're not theory. This is to be tried. And be sincere about it. You see the changes. Okay. Kim punar bhakti samyukta jana devam bhajantiha tesham prema vashat deva swayam bhavati sevakaha. If that is the case, kim punaha, then what to say? Bhakti samyukta janaha, those people who are endowed with devotion, bhajanti, worship, tesham, swayam devaha, the Lord himself, prema vashat, due to their love, sevakaha bhavati. They become servant. See, example is Sri Krishna became charioteer of Arjuna driver's job. No salary was fixed also, okay? Free service. And Bhagavan was true to a driver. He was taking care of the horses. And when the horses were tired, he will tell Arjuna, our horses are tired, they need some rest. So let us stop here, etc. And then look at Yashodaji. She tied him to a mortar because he was a menace, So that is all because of what? Bhakti, love for him. When you have love for Bhagavan, aham bhaktaparayanaha, Bhagavan said, I am the servant of my devotees. There was a beautiful story in Kerala. There was one devotee, Krishna devotee. We have a temple, Guruvayur temple. There, Balakrishna is the Pradishta there. So this lady, we call Kururama. Kururama was a great devotee of Bhagavan, Krishna. One day she heard that there was another devotee of Krishna, he called Villamangalam. Villamangalam has written a beautiful Sri Krishna Karnamrtam. That text we are going to take in Mahasamadhi camp next year, 2026. Mahasamadhi camp, I hope all of you will register. This is a great opportunity. You are enjoying this camp. It will be 10 times bigger, okay? 10 times bigger and more activities. We guarantee you very good food. Better food. We are working on it. And activities also. Children, lot of children will be there. We are expecting 1,000 plus delegates. We have already booked the hotel. So there you can see all the devotees from all over the country, they will come and you will have a good satsang. And also, we are inviting all the Swamis and Brahmacharis all over the country. So when you go to Kumbh Mela, you see the parade of sadhus. Here also you will see parade of sadhus. So that Kururama, there was a great devotee, Villamangalam. The Villamangalam took me to Sri Krishna Karnamrtam. Sri Krishna Karnamrtam took me to a Mahasamadhi camp. Coming back. I used to invite Bhagavan. She wanted to invite him to her house for doing puja. So she was alone. She was an old lady. She was alone. And this Villamangalam accepted also. I will come tomorrow to your house to do puja. Then what happened? She was so excited that he is coming. But she doesn't have anybody help. So she just said, Krishna, there is nobody to help me. I don't know. He is going to come tomorrow. How will I be able to serve him? Suddenly from nowhere, a little boy appeared. You want help? He said, where are you from? He said, I'm just from nearby Illam, I have come. Oh, okay. Then how can you help? You are so small. How can you help? Don't worry. You go and take a bath, come back. I will arrange everything for him. And she went and took a bath, came back, everything was arranged. You did all these things? Yeah, I did everything. And finally, this Villamangalam came, and this boy itself received him. And then everything was arranged. He was so happy. And Villamangalam took one flower and meditated upon Bhagavan and offered to the feet of Lord. When he offered the flower, where it fell down, this boy's feet. Then he looked at, hey, why don't you stand, move it? Don't stand there, move it. He moved. Then again he took one bunch of flowers and then prayed to Lord Krishna and offered. Again it went to his feet. Then afterwards he was thinking, what is this miracle happening? Then he looked at him. Then he saw Lord Krishna standing there. Then Villavagalam said, that Lord of the universe is serving you, Guru Rama. He went and prostrated to her. That is the greatness of bhakti. So, Yashodaji and Pandavas, they were all great devotees of Bhagavan. So, Bhakti Phalam. Karma Yoga Phalam Shuddhi. Manas Sarvasammatam. Manasas Sarvasammatam. Chittavritte Nirodhastu. Phalam Yogasya Varnitam. For Manashuddhi, Karma Yoga is advised. Purity of mind, Karma Yoga. Sarvasammatam, it has been accepted by all. And Bhagavan Krishna also gives Karma Yoga for Manashuddhi. Now, this Manashuddhi also you have to understand how that works. Karma Yoga, how it works, that also you should know. Then only you will be interested in doing Karma Yoga. If you don't know how it works, then you will not be able to do it. See, we have come with vasanas. I hope you know vasanas. Chart, it is there. You attended the workshop? Yeah, she must have explained vasanas. It is when you perform an action has got, the result has got two levels. One is called Drishtapalam, another is called Adrishtapalam. Drishtapalam means immediate result. Then there is an unseen result is there. It all depends upon the motive behind the action, the sankalpa behind the action. So that unseen result is stored in the form of papa punya, merit or demerit. So these are stored in our subconscious. That is why now scientists have studied all DNA, RNA and all that. What is that? It is this. So this stored vasanas, we have collected so much of vasanas, not this life, previous lives. These vasanas are the one we have come with. Actually, we have come to this world for purgation of vasanas, to remove our vasanas. But what happens? While removing, we are collecting more. Isn't it? It's something like you go to a shopping mall with a list that wife has given you, 25 items. Then what happened? Shopping mall, there are new items are there. And while buying your 25, you collect another 25. Because you saw it is first time. So while exhausting, we collect more. Then to exhaust that, take another life. And that life also, we do the same thing. So this process has to be controlled. How do we do that? So that's why Ishwararpitam na ichchaya kritam chitta shotakam mukti satakam. So when we perform action with kartritva bhava and muktritva bhava, so this I am the doer, this attitude is there, then what happened? Punya papa will affect you. Because I am the doer. Whereas in Karma Yoga, what we have to practice is, I am not the doer. I am only an instrument. It is like you are eating food with a spoon, isn't it? Suppose the, what you call, chutney is not good. You don't punish the spoon, right? Will you punish the spoon? No, spoon will be okay, because it's only an instrument. The same way, when you become an instrument, you are not the doer. If this attitude is there, with that attitude you perform your action. What happened? The vasanas get exhausted. No more new vasanas will be created. Thus, slowly, our mind become purer. Chances are there, okay? That is what in our puja also what we do. We offer Ashtottara, Sahasranama Archana. What is that? The flower stands for vasanas. And vasanas we have collected with our 5 senses. Isn't it? And we take it with our hand, 5 fingers. Each flower represents our vasana. You touched your heart and then offer to the Lord. Oh Lord, I am offering my vasanas to you. 108 is nothing, but at least this much. 1,000 also nothing, but still at least that much. This is the idea of puja. Worship also, it is very symbolic. So, karma yoga balam shuddhi manas sarvas sammatam. Sarvas manasas sarvas sammatam. Sarvasammatam manasaha shuddhi karma yoga balam varnitam yogasya phalam. Result of yoga is chitta vritte nirodhaha. So, what is the Yoga Sutra? Patanjali's Yoga Sutra says, Yogaha chitta vritti nirodhaha. So, the chitta vritti nirodha is the path for slowly reducing our vasanas. Continuing. Brahmatmekatva vijnanan muktim prahurmanishinaha
Muktim prahurmanishinaha
etat sarvam tu bhaktaiva
etat sarvam tu bhavyaiva
praptam bhakte tatodhikam.
praptam bhaktai tatodhikam.
Manishinaha prahu. The great thinkers say, muktim, liberation, Brahma Atma Ekatva Vijnanam. Through the realization of oneness with Brahman. This is called Mukti. This is called Jnana Marga. So, Jnana Marga says, the problem is ignorance. Ignorance can be removed only with opposite knowledge. Unless you have knowledge of your own real nature, mukti is not possible. This is the standpoint of Jnana Marga. All Upanishads talks about it. And in the Upanishad, there are Mahavakyas also. Tattvamasi in Chandogya Upanishad, 6th chapter, talks about Tattvamasi, Uddalaka and Swetaketu conversation. Tattvamasi Mahavakya. Tattvamasi means you are that. Now, when you say you are that, it can be misunderstood. Isn't it? Suppose a buffalo is standing there, Tattvamasi, you are that. If you say, the meaning is different. But you have to analyze what is the meaning of Tat, what is the meaning of Tvam, what is the meaning of Asi. All this analysis is there, very thoroughly done. There is a book written by Sureshwaracharya. It's called Naishkarmya Siddhi. There are 4 chapters only analyzing Tattvamasi, these 3 words. Only that much. 4 chapters, every chapter has got 120 verses. Think about it, the thoroughness with which our rishis have gone. The whole Bhagavad Gita is an analysis of Tattvamasi. First 6 chapters are talking about Tvam Padartha Shodhanam. What is your real nature? Revealing your real nature. That's why the first chapter of Gita talks about your problem, Arjuna Vishada Yogam. Then 2nd chapter onwards, Bhagavan gives you the solution. He gives you the real identity of yourself. Nasato vidyade bhavo nataho vidyade sataha vayorapitishtontaha anayoho tattvadarshibhi. All these beautiful verses are there, revealing your identity, real identity. Right now we think that I am this body, I am the mind, I am the intellect, I am the ego. But that is not our real identity. Our real identity is that Paramatma. Consciousness, original consciousness. Okay, we have to say correctly. If you say consciousness, we know there are so many misunderstanding will be there. But original consciousness. Then the 7th chapter onwards, Ishvara. What is the nature of Tatpada? That means Ishvara, the Lord. What is his nature? 7th chapter onwards, that is the discussion. 7th, 8th is a little diversion. Then 9th, 10, 11. Vishwarupa Darshanam also Bhagavan gives. Then 12th chapter, naturally Bhakti Yoga. Then 13th chapter is a connection between the two. You and the Lord. What is the connection? That's why 13th chapter is very important. It's a turning point. Kshetra Kshatrajna Vibhaga Yoga. Bhagavan said, Kshetrajnam chapi mam vidhi sarva kshetreshu bharata. I am the Kshatrajna, I am the knower of the field of experience in every body. Not only human body, but animal body, bird's body, reptile body, in every body, the knower is me. So one indivisible truth is common in all. And this is to be realized by what? Enquiry. You have to think, you have to start thinking. Thinking in the right direction, okay? Some people think but then come to wrong conclusion. That is not good. When you go to India, old houses, they have this door low. It is low, so you start bending down from 10 feet onwards. Slowly bending down. At the right point, you get up. You hit the head. That reminds me a joke, let me tell you. In Kerala, there's a Nambudiri family. These are Brahmanas, very orthodox Brahmanas. Their house is a very big house. This one young boy was there. He was only 8-year-old boy. And every day a bull used to come and graze in the courtyard. And the bull has got a peculiar shape of horns, round shaped. And this boy was looking at it. One day what happened? He jumped upon the bull and tried to put his head in between the horns. The bull got so angry, it threw him, the boy, and then not only that, he fell down. He walked over that boy also, and he broke 1 or 2 ribs. And limping, he was coming to the house. The whole scene was watched by his father from upstairs. He came down, he got down and got so angry with this boy. These Nambudris are so sattvic people, they cannot scold also. And in Malayalam, he said, Alochikande. Why don't you think? This is the greatest scold. Alochikande. Why don't you think? That boy wiped his tears and said, I was thinking about it for the last 18 days. What? What were you thinking? My head will go inside or not? After serious thinking, what is the conclusion? Wrong conclusion. Most of our intellectuals do that. Wrong conclusion. So you should have the right thinking. For that, Shastra is our guide. We should use Shastra, our scriptures. So this is the Jnana Marga. But Swamiji here says that the same thing can be achieved by bhakti. Edas sarvam tu bhakteva praptam. To edas sarvam, all this bhaktya eva, by devotion alone, praptam is gained. Bhaktehe, by the devotees, tata athikam, and more also. Why in bhakti what happened? First you surrender your ego. Bhagavan, you know everything, I don't know anything. This is the attitude of a bhakta. So first you surrender your ego. Dadami buddhiyogam tam yenamam upayanti te. Bhagavan said in Gita, 10th chapter, I will bless them with buddhi yoga, means what? Jnanam, this knowledge of Tattvamasi. I will bless them with. See, Samartha Ramdas, it is said that he chanted Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram 13 crores time. Because 13 letters are there, so Akshara crore. It is said if you chant the mantra, each letter 1 crore time, then you get mantra siddhi. Mantra siddhi, once you get, with that mantra, you say anything, it will happen. Called mantra siddhi. So here also Samartha Ramdas 13 crores time he chanted, and Bhagavan Ramchandraji himself became his guru. Samartha Ramdas ji, his guru was Bhagavan himself. Look at that. Bhakti's power. So in Ramayana also, Bhagavan Ramchandraji said, Yasya deve parabhakti, yatha deve tata guruhu. Oh, this is statement from Upanishad. Love, if you have bhakti towards your guru as Bhagavan himself, then for him, all the teachings of Vedas will come to him automatically. He doesn't have to study too much. This is the greatness of bhakti. Those who have supreme devotion for God and for the Guru, for them the meaning of the scriptures become self-evident. This is the greatness of bhakti. Bhavanandonubhuyeta bhaktir yassa rasatmakaha yogibhirnopalabhyeta sakhyadasyatirupaha. Bhava ananda, the joy of a particular attitude. Anubhuyeta, enjoyed. Bhaktehe, by the devotees. Rasatmagaha, delightful. What is that bhava? Sakhya dasya adi rupaka. Sakhya bhakti, that Bhagavan is my friend. This attitude, Sakhya bhakti, he is my friend. Now Arjuna considered Krishna as his friend because they were of the same age. So called Sakhya bhakti. So you take some privilege, your friend, you take some privilege, and you share all your secrets also with him. There is no secret between you and your friend. That is called real friend, okay? But other friends are all only face value. The moment they hear something from you, they'll go and tell somebody else. No, that is not called friendship. So here, Bhagavan, Arjuna considered him as his friend. Oh, that is one. Sakhya bhakti, dasya bhakti, dasa bhava. You are my master, I am your dasa. So this is, so these bhavas, if you have, there is a joy, anandaha. So that particular attitude with which you devote yourself to Bhagavan, there is a joy. That's why Yashodaji, when she was trying to make the Lord Krishna, baby Krishna, sleep, Surdas sings that the Ananda this Yashoda gets looking at her beautiful child sleeping, that Ananda, there is no comparison to even Brahmanubhuti. That's a greatness. Joy that is difficult even for the denizens of heaven and the great yogis was experienced by Yashoda as she rocked Sri Krishna to sleep. This is even Uttukad, I think, no? He sang, Enna tapam chetenu Yashoda. What tapas you must have done? That Lord who is the Lord of the whole universe come to your house and play with you. Continuing. Oh, it's time? Tea time. Okay. Luckily, you don't have to go far. "15 minutes, huh?"
Hari Om. Sorry. Yeah. Hari Om, just 2 minutes. See if this is on mute. 20. Hari Om. Thank you. We'll take like 2 more minutes for a few quick announcements. And Ramji is here from Chinmaya Vrindavan to talk about the Mahasamadhi camp that Swamiji also spoke about.
So Swamiji did not know I was going to do this announcement, but he did it for me. So, we have the Mahasamadhi camp for 2026, which will be held in New Jersey. So it is a momentous occasion for all of us because it is also to celebrate Chinmaya Amrit Mahotsav. So Chinmaya Mission will turn 75 years next year. So, it started in 1951 and 2026 is 75 years of Chinmaya Mission. So it is being celebrated in a grand way across the globe. And we have been blessed to hold the Mahasamadhi Aradhana camp. So this is an annual camp that is held in North America, where all the Chinmaya missions across North America get together and celebrate the life of our Puja Gurudev. It is an occasion where people from all across the country come together and remember the works of Gurudev, and all the Swamis and Brahmacharis and Brahmacharins who are in North America come together. So it's held every year around the 3rd of August. 3rd of August was when Puja Gurudev attained Mahasamadhi. But it is an amazing occasion because there are lots of lectures that happen, lots of activities that happen, where every member of the family gets to, get to know Gurudev, but also enjoy a lot of satsangs and get blessed. So we are going to do this in the Sheraton Parsippany, and it will start on July 30th and end on August 4th, 2026. So we have set up a registration website. So this is open only right now to the people in the Northeast, because normally we announce the registrations only after the current year's Mahasamadhi camp ends. Current year it is in San Jose, and the San Jose Mahasamadhi camp has about 1,200 people attending it. So we are also expecting that number of people. It's a 5-day residential camp. So all of us get to stay together in the Sheraton in Parsippany And like Swamiji said, we have some amazing food. We have some amazing activities. So the Sheraton Parsippany, if you guys can Google it later and see, it has a beautiful lake behind. There's a lot of almost this size, and there are a lot of outdoor activities also that we are planning. It is going to be in the summer, and there will be the sessions will be spread as follows. So there will be adult sessions. The main session will be done by our Mukhya Swamiji, Swami Swarupanandaji, which will be on Omkaropasana. There are, like Swamiji said, Shri Krishna Karnamritam separately being done by Swami Ishwaranandaji. But for each age group, we have activities. So, for the chicks, there is a separate set of activities. For the Balavihar, we are going to have Balavihar. So, all children will have activities. We want to make this one of the most exciting and beautiful Mahasamadhi camp, because we are celebrating the 75th anniversary. There's going to be a lot of work that is needed too. There are multiple teams that are working on this. There is a whole team that is working, for instance, on decoration of that. The whole we have bought out the hotel, so the whole hotel is available for us. So we will be decorating it. We also have a lot of help that is needed for food. There is help that is needed for managing. There are going to be 24 gurus who are coming. So 24 swamis and brahmacharis. So, managing their schedule, all of that. So if any one of you want to volunteer to help for Mahasamadhi camp, please talk to me. And please do register. We want to make sure that our families in the Northeast get the first opportunity, because San Jose is sold out. So, people, once it opens up, people sign up very fast. So please go ahead and sign up. The website is very simple. It is MSC, which is Mahasamadhi Camp 2026.chinmayavrindavan.org. Or you can scan the QR code there. We do have an app as well. We have this app called Zoho Backstage. We're going to, if you go to Zoho Backstage, download it on your phone, and you look for Mahasamadhi Camp, because it's an event management software. You just search for Mahasamadhi Camp 2026 and you will find it. At least definitely, download it and use it, because we are going to be pushing a lot of information through the app as well. So that's what I wanted to announce. We are looking, please register as quickly as you can. And if you want to help to volunteer, please let me know. Hari Om.
For folks who might be interested in knowing the rest of the day planning, I said a couple more announcements. Guys, please pay the same attention that you're paying to Swamiji Satsang. Okay. So the first one is at 4:30 today, this evening, there is Wonders of Sanskritam class. No prior knowledge is needed. This is by Brahmacharani Akalka ji. It's the unique way that brings out the Vedantic knowledge that's there in the Sanskritam language. It's going to be a lot of fun. She assured that there's going to be a lot of fun in the class. It is in the movie theater, Wonders of Sanskritam at 4:30. People who went for nature walk yesterday could probably try this one today. And then for nature walk today also, we have a 3:30 p.m. I know there is 2 big groups that wanted to go. So if you have already registered yesterday, no registration is required, but otherwise, please give us your details during lunch. Just like yesterday, I'll put up the laptop. You can add your details. So nature walk will also happen at 3:30. There is a group photo at 6 o'clock. Okay. As I told on the inauguration day, if you want to be part of this memory of Memorial Day 2025 camp, your face should be on that photo, group picture. So 6 o'clock, right here in the amphitheater behind this dining hall. You just have to come around the dining hall, and that's where you see. And then the bookstore is now officially open, and the price list is available. So if you go look for any books or items from the Chinmaya family, please make sure to reach out to Vasavaji. There are a lot of materials. Puja materials are there, clothes are there, books are there, gift items are there, t-shirts, all of them. So please visit the bookstore whenever you can between now and tomorrow afternoon till lunch. Okay. And finally, there is one more table by the side of the bookstore. That's We Can Do It from Chinmaya Ramdut. We Can Do It is a special program through Amrita Vihar Kids. You probably, all of you know Amrita Vihar class, which is the students with neurodiversity and especially able children. They do a lot of things at Chinmaya Ramdut. They create many, many gift items. You can see several samples here, and each one of them is unique. Everything is personalized. So, for example, at Ramdut, our own sevaks buy them for their gifts to teachers, gifts to friends and families, and so on. This is very, very cost effective, affordable items. So just take a look at what our children are able to do in the We Can Do It table. Okay. Finally, if you're able to volunteer for such Memorial Day camps in the future, please talk to one of the volunteers that you see here. Okay. Thank you very much. Yeah, we'll come back in 10 minutes. Thank you.
12:30. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om. Seventeenth verse. Yatha devastatha bodhaha jnana yogasya lakshanam yatha bhavastatha devaha bhakti yogasya lakshanam. Jnanam is Vastu Tantra. I will explain to you. Bhakti is Purusha Tantra. These are the statement. Vastu Tantra means you have to know the truth as it is. Say, any truth about anything, you have to know as it is. Suppose this is a cup. You have to understand this as cup. But suddenly you start thinking that this cup was, similar cup was given to me, my girlfriend, when I was a teenager. You start thinking, then you are not knowing the cup. You are imagining something. So that is not Vastu Tantra. Vastu means the truth. You have to know as it is. What is the Vastu here? Paramatma is the Vastu. Paramatma means original consciousness. That original consciousness has to be known as it is. Don't add anything. So I am conscious of my body, I am conscious of my mind, conscious of my intellect, I am conscious of my ego. That is also, sometimes we are conscious, not always. So that conscious of is an effect of consciousness. It is not consciousness. Don't mistake it. So that is where we mistake. So consciousness as is, as it is. So this we have to call Vastu Tantraha. Whereas Bhakti is Purusha Tantraha. Means what? You can imagine on a Salagrama Vishnu Bhagavan, on a Shivalinga Lord Shiva, or for that matter any Murti. It is your Sankalpa. If you think this is Bhagavan, then Bhagavan will appear as that form, particular form. For the sake of the devotee, he appeared in that particular form. See, Bhagavan took different form, isn't it? Narasimha Avatara. Say, Bhagavan, half of the head was like a lion, whole body was human being. So this form, because of what? Hiranyakashipu asked for it. He asked for it. He should not be killed by animal or man, or I should not be killed with any particular weapon. I should not be killed either daytime or nighttime, Akasha or earth. I should not be killed by any of Brahmaji's creation. So like this condition he put. So for devotee's sake, what Bhagavan appeared in the form of Narasimha. So this is called Purusha Tantra. So this is a difference. But when it comes to knowledge, we have to know the truth as it is. Whereas Bhakti has this privilege. You can imagine Bhagavan's form, whatever form you want, you can imagine. Bhagavan will appear before you. That's why Bhagavan said in Gita, continue, yo yo yam yam tanum bhaktaha shraddhayachyutamichyati tasya tatsya jalam shraddham tameva vitadamyam. Whatever form people worship me, Shraddha, with Shraddha, tasya achalam Shraddham. I bless them with Dhrida Bhakti, achalam Shraddham, tameva vidadamyam. So, this allowance is given by Hinduism. No other religion will tell you you can worship any god you want. That freedom is given to us. Is a greatness. We are not afraid that if you go and worship someone else, you will lose the crowd. No, nothing like that. You are allowed to worship any. Bhagavan himself said in Gita, whatever be your form of worship, it doesn't matter. That as long as you are worshipping that particular form with Shraddha, Bhagavan will help you to intensify your Shraddha. And through that particular form or idol, Bhagavan will bless the devotee also. So this is the idea here. Now coming to different expression of bhakti is given here. Bhaktireka tasyastu vividha abhivyaktayaha bhaktanam ruchibhedena bhavabhetena va tatha. Bhakti, devotion, eka eva. Even though bhakti is one, tasyaha vividha abhivyaktayaha. There are different way of expression, isn't it? Say, love itself, there are different way of expression, isn't it? Love is one. But suppose I ask you, you love your mother more or your wife more? Don't answer. This is love, isn't it? But what happened? When it is towards your mother, the expression is different. When it is towards your wife, the expression is different. When it is towards your children, expression is different. When it is towards your mother-in-law, expression is different. Your son-in-law, different, isn't it? So even though love is one, but its expression is different way. Suppose you have an Alsatian dog, and when you come home, what is the expression of that Alsatian dog's love for you? Imagine. It comes and jump all over you, isn't it? And even if possible, it start licking you also. So that is the way that dog expresses his love. Now, there are some people, friendly love. They will come and beat you at the back. Arey yaar! You are in pain. But you want to hit that fellow, look at him, then he's your friend. That is how they express. And there are some couple I have noticed, they always fight. That is the way they express their love. Now what can you do? I mean, they said that unless you fight and then make up, there is no joy. Otherwise, dull ho jata hai na, family life. Husband and wife every day smiling at each other, bore ho jata hai. So in between, they should pick up some quarrel or fight. Then after makeup, after making up, there is a joy, they say. I don't know that, but this is it. Anyway. So there are different way of expression of love. That's why that is ekadapi ekadashaha bhavati. So there are different kinds. There are 11 type of bhakti. Naradaji explained in Narada Bhakti Sutra. Now he explained that. What is that different type of bhakti? He explained in following verses. Pujayam anurago va katha dhyana japadishu Ishwararpana buddhyava sarva karmanupalane. Pujayam anurago va. Pujayam, worship. Some people are interested in worship. Sodashopachara puja. They make the puja room clean, everything, and dress up the murti very nicely. And winter time, they will make sure that the Lord has got some blanket and all that. They cover it nicely. And summertime, air conditioned also, they will see Bhagwan is comfortable. उसको खाना पीना बेटा खिलाते हैं अच्छा है, दे भोग चढ़ाते हैं, and all those things they will take seriously. This they enjoy. So there are some people who enjoy. That is their way of expressing their love of God. Pujadishu anuragaha. Then katha. Some people are katha rasikas. So people love to listen to Bhagavad Katha. Some people who are intellectuals, they cannot enjoy Katha. What is there in Ramayana? Ek Ram tha. He got married to Sita. Then he was thrown out from his palace. He went to the forest and along with his wife and brother. Then Sita ji, his wife was abducted by a Rakshasa. He went after him and killed him with the help of monkeys. Then he got her back and ruled the kingdom. ये तो रामायण है ना? हाँ, इसमें क्या है? What is that to read again and again? This is what people say. So one old man was reading Ramayana all the time. So his son got annoyed with him. What is this? Always you are reading Ramayana. The old man didn't say anything. So they were going for a yatra. So wife, children, and a son and his wife and children, and the old man also came with him. And there in the railway station also he was sitting and reading Ramayana. This boy got annoyed. Baba, why are you reading this here also? He didn't say anything. But then what happened in India? The train comes, everybody rushes to get into the train. So he also got inside, and the old man also got inside. But what happened in the hurry, he forgot his wife. The wife was on the platform, and the train started moving, and she started shouting, come, 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 moving. But by the time train already picked up speed, he could not bring his wife, and this old man started laughing at him. Why are you laughing? You should have read Ramayana. What do you mean? Leaving my wife there and you are talking about Ramayana? Yeah. If you have read Ramayana, there is a portion where when Bhagavan Ramchandraji was crossing the river, when he wanted to get onto the boat, first he saw that Sita ji got into the boat first, then Lakshmana, then only last only he got into it. This most simple etiquettes Bhagavan teaches us. If you have read Ramayana, you should have learned it. Your duty as a husband, your first duty to see that your family is secured, safe. Then only you should get into it. You jump first and then leaving her there. What is this? So our Shastra teaches us day-to-day life, how it will be lived. That is why Bhagavan took avatar of a human being, how to live a noble life as a human being. He is teaching us step by step how to be a good husband, how to be a good father, how to be a good son, how to be a good brother, and the Raja, all those ideal characters he depict that. This katha, we keep on listening what happened. First time when you listen, you will get only the story value, but slowly, slowly you keep listening, then you start delve deep into the meaning of the stories, then you start enjoying it. Then as you start enjoying it, what happened? These values become part of you. It become like a timer. It goes into your subconscious, and the right time comes like a timer. It is, explode in your mind. So in the north, the villages, they learn Tulsi Ramayanam, they memorize it. So whenever there is a situation, trying situation comes, they immediately remember some chaupai in Ramayana. This is how Ramchandraji reacted to the situation. So immediately they adopt that particular method. So they get blessed. So even serious problem also, it doesn't affect them because they take Ramayana as their standard. So this is the advantage of listening to such kathas. They are all manana granthas. They are not like a paperback book, like what is that? New York Times bestseller book. You read once, you can throw it, isn't it? You don't have to look at it again. But here it is not like that. You keep reading again and again. So the one who enjoy reading katha, that is another type of bhakti. Then some people are interested in meditating upon the form of Lord, dhyana, or others, they do japa, Bhagwan's name, they chant. So, like I was telling, 13 crores time he chanted. So this is also very, very beautiful sadhana, that you chant Bhagavan name, especially in Kali Yuga. It is said Bhagavad Nama Sankirtanam is considered the highest form of worship. Every yuga has got yuga dharma. So Satya Yuga, it is tapas. Years of tapas people used to do. That is the yuga dharma. Then Treta Yuga, it was rituals. Bhagavan Ramchandraji protected yaga, yajna, etc. So yajna yaga was the yuga dharma that time. Then Dwapara Yuga, we introduced, Vyasacharya introduced puja, worship of Lord, taking a particular form of a Lord and worshipping with all upacharas. That was introduced in Dwapara Yuga. It was humorously said, Bhagavan Sri Krishna used to travel from Dwarka to what you call the uh, Hastinapur. Hastinapur is now Delhi. He used to travel from Dwarka. So whenever he traveled, devotees line up on the way, and they used to offer him worship, like in the form of washing the feet. Sometimes they pour milk, honey, butter, all those things they put as their offering. So Bhagavan used to, because the feet get, disturbed. Sometimes during winter they put hot water. And during summertime they put cold, icy water. You have to go through it, then only you know the problem. And I remember, because when we were traveling with Gurudev, these are the experiences he used to go through. Because this mala, flower mala, they will make it or buy it from the shop Now here this Vivek flowers, they will buy it and put it in the fridge. And before Swamiji come, 5 minutes before, they say, tell me, then I will bring the mala. And from the fridge, frozen, it comes. And imagine that frozen mala is put it on you. You will be shivering. These are the tortures you have to go through as sannyasis. Now, Bhagavan thought this is happening. So Lord Krishna thought that I will give you my idol. You do whatever you want. You can do abhishekam, pour water, pour oil, pour anything you want. Do it. Leave me alone. So that is how they started this puja, worship Dwapara Yuga. Then in Kali Yuga, none of this possible. No tapas. We have no time. Actually, you people are doing good tapas. Actually, for earning money, you are doing tapas. Early morning, getting up in the morning and taking a train and going to New York and working hard, from there coming back. Is it not? It is a tapas. Or hitting the traffic. And early morning, it is a scene you have to see in every house. The husband has to go to office. Means what? The wife is hurriedly making breakfast. And breakfast is half eaten. Bagel, half bagel will be on the mouth, half eagle in the hand, and coffee in the other hand. And then there is no place for the key for the car also. So, and a bag also will be there. The laptop will be hanging in his neck. That run towards. Like, this is how, these are all tapas only, isn't it? No, we are doing tapas, but that's not the tapas we are talking about. Oh, the tapas to upon the Lord, those tapas. That was, we have no time for that. We have yajnadana, what do you call it, yaga, rituals also. We have no time now. Kali Yuga, when you, even if you call a priest, you will tell him, half an hour you have to finish. Then what the priest will do, he will solo all the mantras. So the first mantra and the last mantra he will say, the rest of it soloed. So we have no time. And while the puja is going on, ritual is going on, you have no shraddha, you are looking at the watch. Jaldi karo, jaldi karo. So we don't have a mind for it, mindset for it. Puja also not possible. Rituals also not possible. Then what is the easiest way? In Kali Yuga, take the name of Lord. Simple. So, Kalau Kanmasachittanam Papatrabhyopajivanam Vidhikriya Vihinanam Hare Namaiva Kevalam. So take the name of Lord. And it is that Kali, always chant the name of Bhagavan. And Kali Yuga, there are so many advantages. It is given in Bhagavatam very beautifully. Why Parikshit Maharaj left Kali without killing him? Because he saw some good thing in the Kali. What are they? It is said that when you want to do something good, you think about it, you will get the benefit. You don't have to do it. Suppose you have come here, you thought of giving some donation to Chinmaya Mission. Just thought of it. It will give you the benefit of donation. Now, you got the idea. Don't do that, okay? But in Kali Yuga, you think of doing papa, you will not be punished. Just thinking, you want to kill somebody, you can kill mentally. But unless it is followed with action, you are not punished. See, these are the advantages. Kali Yuga, there are a lot of advantages. Think of, suppose you wanted to go to a pilgrimage, Kailas Yatra. You could not go because of some reasons. And just that sankalpa will give you the benefit of going there. So this is the greatness of Kali. That is how he left him alone. So this is, one is katha, dhyanam, japam, adishu, adi means etc., etc. So there are many type of what you call bhakti expression is there. So some people interested in dhyana, some people interested in listening to the katha, some people interested in puja, some people are interested in what is called fasting. Some people are addicted to fasting. Now they have intermittent fasting also there. So the fasting has become very common now. This was practiced in our old age. Our mother, grandmother, they are always fasting. Monday fast, Tuesday fast, Wednesday fast, Thursday fast. Monday for Lord Shiva, Tuesday for Lord Rama, and Wednesday for Sri Krishna, Thursday for Guru, Friday for Devi, Saturday for Hanumanji. Sunday, I think they leave. Leave Bhagwan alone. Like this fasting is also a tapas. Why it is a tapas? Because fasting is a great way of controlling our mind. Say, you tell your household, Monday I am going to fast. You tell everybody. Announce. Then what happened? That moment you get up with hunger. Generally, you don't feel hungry in the morning after taking bath, and then only you feel hungry. But that day when you decide to fast, you get up with hunger. And added to that, your family people will cook the best food you like that day. Why you have to cook it today? Aisa ho gaya, kya kare? It happened like that. Then you decide, should I break my fast or? So that is the time you have to use your will to control the mind, saying that nothing doing, I am fasting. So slowly you develop will over your mind. Right now what happened? Whatever the mind asks, we do it. Our Gurudev used to compare our mind with the step-on waste paper basket. Have you seen step-on waste paper basket? You step on, if the mouth will open, you put it. The same way, our mind will say, kachudi khayenge, jalebi khayenge, pakoda khayenge, anything. Mouth is open. That tendency has to go. You have to tell the mind, nothing doing. That power comes only with tapas. That is why all these are very meaningful. Our rishis were very scientific-minded people. They have done a lot of research and then given this knowledge to us. Then others will say, Ishwararpana buddhya. So whatever action they do, they offer to the Lord as offering to Bhagavan, Ishwararpana buddhya, with an attitude of dedication to the Lord. Sarva karma anupalane, doing all actions. So these are the various expression of bhakti, bhakti bhaha. Kathadishu iti gargaha. So this is Garga Muni's opinion. People who are interested in listening to Katha, that is one way of Bhagavad Bhakti. Atmarati avirothena iti Shandilyaha. Shandilya's opinion is that people are devoted to meditating upon Lord. Then others are japa. Then Naradastu tat arpita akila achara tat vismarane parama vyakulata iti. So, all activities are dedicated to Bhagavan. Suppose you miss it or you forget it, Parama Akulata. he feels miserable. So that is another way of expression of bhakti. Continuing. Kechit bhajanti sarvesham dasya bhavena sarvata अन्ये सख्येन पुत्रेण कान्ताभावेन वा पुनः केचित् भजन्ति सर्वेषाम्. Some devotees always worship God with the attitude of dasya bhavaha. Dasya bhava means attitude of being his servant. Bhagavan, you are my Lord, I am your servant. See, this is the how there are three. One is called Dvaitam, then Vishishtadvaitam, Advaitam. So Madhvas believe in Dvaitam. Then what do you call that? Vaishnavas believe in Vishishtadvaitam. Vedantis believe in Advaitam. What is this? These are all different standpoint. They are all talking about God only. Okay. So Hanumanji was asked. So he said, Deha buddhya dasoham. Jiva buddhya todamshakaha. Atma buddhya tumevaham. This is the three levels of understanding. From the standpoint of my body, when I look at it, O Lord, you are my master, I am your servant. From the Jiva standpoint, if I look at it, O Lord, I am part of you. From the standpoint of my own Atma, there is no difference between you and me. So these are three different platforms from where you look at the Lord. So that makes the different opinion and different schools of thought. So, kechit bhajanti sarvesham dasya bhavena sarvada anye sakhyena. So others think about Bhagavan is my friend. Talks to him like a friend. Then putrena, vatsalya bhakti. It's called vatsalya bhakti. Bhagavan, they like baby Krishna. So Krishna also, there are different Krishnas. Yogeshwara Krishna, somebody like it. Gitopadesha Krishna, somebody like it. And someone like a little Krishna, baby Krishna, running around and giving trouble to Yashoda. That kind of Krishna, they like it. So, Kanta Bhavena. Kanta means here the beloved. So, all gopis thought of Bhagavan as, and they also gain mukti. Okay, continuing. Ye bhavescha ye bhakta bhajanti parameshwaram satathaivanughrinnati bhaktan karunikeshwara. Swamiji is concluding that chain of thought here. The conclusion is that whatever be your attitude, it doesn't matter. Yei bhavehi, with whatever attitudes, bhaktaha, the devotees, parameshwaram bhajanti, they worship God, saha, tatha eva, in the same way, bhaktan, to the devotees, karunika ishwaraha, the compassionate God, anughrinnati, blesses. So people ask this question. For Hindus, there is a separate heaven. Christian, there is a separate heaven. Muslim, there is a separate heaven. For Jewish people, they have separate heaven. No, it's only one heaven. Okay. But you are worshipping Lord in different way. That is all. All of them go to one place only. There is no difference. That is what he said. Whatever way you worship, whatever attitude you worship, since you are worshipping Bhagavan, Bhagavan will bless you. So this called Udarada, large-heartedness. Otherwise, you worship only this, that becomes fanaticism. After this, Swamiji is going to talk about Navavidha Bhakti, 9 type of Bhakti. Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnu Smaranam Padasevanam Archanam Vandanam Dasyam Sakhyam Atmanivedanam. This 9 type of bhakti was given by Prahlada to his father Hiranyakashipu. It's time now, right? You want to hear or you want to make it tomorrow? No. Okay. Prahlada was born devotee of Bhagavan. He was sent to Gurukul to study. There also, the sampradaya is the child has to go to Gurukul and stay with them and study. He was a king, monarch. He could have hired some teacher and given tuition at the palace. But they did not. That was not the tradition. They respected the tradition. They sent that boy to Gurukul. Then when he came back, the father asked, what did you learn so far? We ask now this question. When you take the child to Balavihar, after the class, you pick him up as they are driving home. Beta, what did you learn in the class? Typical answer you get, nothing. But Prahlada didn't say that. He said, what I learned so far is Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnu Smaranam Padasevanam Archanam Vandanam Dasyam Sakyamatmanivedanam. These are the 9 types of bhakti. Shravanam. First type is called listening to Bhagavad Katha. I think I should stop now. We'll explain in detail tomorrow. Okay? Thank you. I have tomorrow also, right? Tomorrow I will explain to you. Now it is disturbed. Children are coming. Parents get disturbed.
Thank you, Swamiji. Are you all hungry? Yes. For knowledge? Hunger for food. Satya, if you could just check if the food is ready, if you don't mind. Because I want to take 30 seconds, maybe 3 minutes. So something. Okay, this is Ram Ramachandran from Chinmaya Vrindavan. Looks like many people asked, who is he? Who is he? So, ram@chinmayavrindavan.org for all the Mahasamadhi camp questions. ram at chinmayavrindavan.org. And that's not what I asked 3 minutes for. So how was Swamiji's lecture today? Fantastic, right? Thank you. One thing that kind of assured me it was fantastic for all of you, it was transformative for me, and I'm going to tell you why in 1 minute. When you said you are still able to listen to that last shloka that Swamiji was starting to do until the kids started coming in, right? So that said, okay, you're not, food is not in your mind yet. So I will try to keep it that way for another 3 minutes. So when Swamiji said, in puja room, you can argue with God, right? If required, if you're, let's say, upset with something that's happening in life and you can argue, you can fight with God. I thought that's like a little bit empowering us, how we use our prayer room. The level or the, the respect I had for prayer room just got elevated because we can be ourselves. Then 2 minutes after, Swamiji also said, whoever is in you is also in your wife. Now I'm thinking, I can argue with God. The God is also in my wife's heart. I started writing a conversation. So Swamiji transformed me into a script writer today. And that conversation is going on. I will tell you for the next Memorial Day camp how the dialogue goes, okay? And then, when Swamiji said, look at the cup as a cup and don't attach any imagination, then I dropped all of this idea of script writing. Thank you, Swamiji. Thank you, everyone. We will meet again. There will be 1 more hour of Swamiji's Pravachan, finishing the 9 types of Bhakti and the rest of the Bhakti Sudha book. And then we will have children's presentation. We will tell you during the lunch where the sessions are going to be. I think Swamiji's session will be here and the children's session will be in the main hall because we need the stage for the presentation and all of those. We will tell you exactly what the final plan is during the lunch, okay? And tonight there is also a special musical ensemble program. There is a musical party coming from outside, and then they're going to do it in the main hall too. It's from 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock, after dinner only. So once dinner is finished, please all assemble at the main hall, and it's going to be an excellent program. So, yeah. And now for the afternoon, again, nature walk reminder, please let us know. And then Akal Khaji Sanskritam class at 4:30 in the movie theater. In projector? Okay. Who had excellent time watching Upanishad Ganga yesterday? Swamiji, I don't know if Satya shared with you. Yesterday, we had multiple breaks. YouTube, we had a lot of advertisements, and the projector also broke and decided to take rest every 2 minutes. So we had a good experience with Upanishad Ganga. So for people who were very patient yesterday, please come over again today to the movie theater 1:30 for streaming Upanishad Ganga with a new projector, of course. Thank you, everyone.
Hari Om. With this, we conclude the live stream for today and we'll continue tomorrow. Thank you.